I think we can all be proud to be part of this group of people, disabled people, who, despite a lot of setbacks, despite a lot of, let's call it discrimination, still have the strength and the optimism to believe in the possibility of bringing about change with our limited means. I think we can make a difference. Each of us has shown in their own lives that we have made a difference. And together we will surely make an impact. It'll take time. That we may not even see it in our lifetimes, but that won't prevent us from fighting on, because we just can't sit there and let this happen.
– 2004 involves Ireland in a number of significant European Union events, including the Irish presidency, the enlargement process, and elections to the European Parliament, as well as a proposed EU constitution.
Now we're talking about a constitution for Europe. We're talking about what kind of Europe we're going to have in the future. A lot of decision making and a lot of decisions are going to come from here. Therefore, I think to go to the core of the decision making process is very, very important. So I think it'd be very important that the Irish government would pick up on this and would actually have concrete plans and proposals that they would want to push through during the Irish presidency for the European Union as a whole.
Coming with the event of the Constitution of Europe coming into play, which will be, in essence, the government of Europe in its true form. I believe that we should be hammering home more so now that we've been given word, not alone by our own Irish MEPs, but by MEPs from other states within the EU.
We also need to move one step forward outside of Ireland and to look at the European Union. And we must ensure that the new Constitution of Europe protects disabled people and offers the same opportunities as all other citizens.
We must keep the momentum going. This week was just the start of a process, particularly with the European elections taking place around next June. It's very important that if MEPs want our votes, they have to give us what we need and help us to exercise our rights.
People have listened to us over the last few days. We've got a territory, we've got a legal territory here, we've got a social territory, and I think we need to tell people back home that you can take this battle, the battle that people have been fighting for years and years and years. You can take it at a much higher level, and that potential exists. So I think we will tell people give them as much information as possible about the institutions here, about what goes on, about their rights. Their rights are not myths, they're real, they're enforceable, and they're set down in human rights standards and set down by human rights organisations here at the European level. And we must remember right now that the European laws that are coming and making our way fast towards our shores in Ireland will now be enforceable by people with disabilities against the Irish state. And I am speaking about the European Convention on Human Rights. We need to tell people about this convention because there are rights set forth in that convention.
Each event will provide organisations and individuals alike with opportunities to get involved in a process of change, to ensure the rights of people with disabilities are met on a regional, national and European basis. These were the thoughts and aspirations of all those who went to Strasbourg and came home both energised and motivated to continue the work of achieving a full and equal citizenship for all people with disabilities throughout the European Union.
My hope that someday people with disabilities will have equality, and I see that been quite a way away. That we have many battles to win before to have independent living for everybody who wishes it.
What we need to do is now take it home and work with our local MEPs and with our local parliaments to bring the issue forward so that in 2 years' time, when we come back for the Freedom Drive 2005, we're in a much stronger position.
We need leaders, not anybody else, people who live it every day or people who aspire to having independent living, coming together locally, regionally and nationally and constructing solutions and lobbying the powers that be. And I hope that the next time we come back that we're bringing hundreds and thousands of people and we flood the gates of the European Parliament. And I also absolutely believe that we will achieve full and equal citizenship because we are working together and we're working in solidarity under the European Network of Independent Living.
I think for the first time it's put independent living on the agenda on a European basis, and I hope that will result in real progress for disabled people across Europe. Disabled people obviously want to have the same choices and the same ability to control their life as everybody else. For the first time we put that into a coherent way, an international stage.
I think in symbolic terms, I think the message of us coming to Strasbourg is showing that in unity, when disabled people come together, we have a lot of strength, we have a lot of power, we have a lot of vision. We know what we want, and by coming together, that is reinforced.
Wherever you are, whoever you are, don't give up fighting. You know, together we're strong, together we can do it.
Our slogan, nothing about us without us.